from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Washington football team taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Washington team as they enter play here. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they'll be led out by their veteran quarterback in season number 16 of the NFL. It's Ryan Fitzpatrick.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
A carry now for McKissick. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. 35-yard line. They will run it. It's McKissick. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Washington first. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again here, Fitzpatrick on 2nd and 10. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Ryan Fitzpatrick sacked.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Third and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Able to get away. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Going up top for Kupp. And this is caught at the 20. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
Brought him down.
The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 10 carries, 79 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space because the defense will key on them.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll run with McKissick. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, Fitzpatrick. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He rifles one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Rams 3, Washington 0.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. This is Henderson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, but it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down now. It's Henderson, and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked.
And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
The ball carrier.
It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's McKissick. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Fitzpatrick on first down. The throw taken in by Sims. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Fitzpatrick throwing complete, and he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Complete.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick, that is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims Jr., his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, it's tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember,
and the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Chase Young. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Henderson. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And Allen hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. It's his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And 9.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Steven Sims.
Dustin Hopkins now for the Washington field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick. But let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
That's taken in by Henderson. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
48-yard line.
A final shot before half for Kaepernick. Going up top for Kupp. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Washington 7.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. So here are the Rams to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the draw, this is Henderson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And got him in. It's Woods. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Right side complete. That's Woods. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Don't do us like that.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
He's brought
running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Going up top for Kupp. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
They'll go again with McKissick. And some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. Open man here. Sims complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10.
Ties the game at 10.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. This pass complete to Reynolds. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle Washington's 9-yard line. It's 36. Back now at FedEx Field. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Gain of 12.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
No!
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. Now Kaepernick. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown.
To Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead, put it on him, and score a touchdown.
And the kick here, no good. But a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. The penalty got them half the distance to the goal down to the 1, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there. And they did it successfully.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
1-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. It's Sims.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Henderson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, a give to Henderson. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. That's complete right side to Gabriel. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 14. 12 yards there and a first down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
on the throwaway.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey.
Today's final
no score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Los Angeles, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test.